I'm here with Maverick Carter. I'm just going to call you Mogul. That is really the
No,
best way.
don't call me that.
To...
I like Maverick.
All right, well,
I like Maverick.
You've got too many titles for me to list all of them, and you can see a lot of that in this new documentary that is on ESPN+. We're so excited about it. It's called More Than an Athlete, and it's the story, and it's really kind of one of those you couldn't believe it if it wasn't true stories. It is a story of 4 kids in Akron, Ohio, who were friends. One of them grew up to be an entertainment mogul. One of them grew up to be this high-flying executive. One of them grew up to be a super agent, and the other guy grew up to be, I don't know, the best basketball player in the world.
I think he's an underachiever, the basketball player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you feel? You feel a few more titles? What do you think he could do?
I
He
don't
could
know.
finally
He's
get
gotta
back to
keep
his
going.
community, maybe just do something like that.
I don't know. Maybe win a couple games, score some more points or something.
What do you think this documentary will show people? What do you hope they get out of this?
Well, my hope, Rachel, is that people really understand the title of it is More Than an Athlete, and that's our tagline at Uninterrupted. And what it means is that athletes, and especially LeBron, he leads the charge, are more than what we see on the basketball court, on the field, on the tennis court. And they can empower many, many people, and LeBron happens to be one who's empowered a whole generation of people around the globe, and especially the 3 of us, myself, Rich, and Randy.
And then you guys go out and do it with other people.
Exactly.
It's been very cool to see the web that's kind of been started there.
Exactly.
And since we're here on LeBron's return to Cleveland upon joining the Lakers, and you are someone who has known him since childhood, this relationship with this community has been up and down and warm and crazy and everything. As he comes back tonight, what do you think sort of the bond with this town and this team is going, just not now, but in the future, his legacy here?
I think LeBron, being from Akron, which is right down the road from here, same place I'm from, this community, these people know him as more than a basketball player. They know him as more than an athlete. They know him as more than a guy who scores points. They know him as a guy who really cares about the community, who's built the school, puts his name, his face, his time, his money into the community. He's helped build businesses around here. I think business know him as, and will feel he's the greatest basketball player to ever play, and they feel that and love that, but I think more importantly, they know him as more than just LeBron, the basketball player, and they love him for that.
I mean, he has an entire school in Akron, Ohio, so that's got his name on it, but do you think we'll see a statue out here one day?
I don't know. I mean, I think, LeBron is so focused still on playing, as we all can see. He doesn't really talk about things like that. He talks about the next game, the last game, what's the season ahead. He doesn't really he hasn't started to look back at all, not one bit. I mean, every now and again, he's started to utter, when I'm done playing, I'm going to do this, or when I'm done playing, I want to buy a team, and when I'm done playing, I like to own. But he doesn't really talk about things like that. So I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they won't. You never know. It depends on who's the owner at that time and how they feel.
So, do you think that he might end up buying this team? Because then he could decide about the statue.
I think, if this team was up for sale, he'd definitely be one of the people who'd look at buying it for sure.